Yeah, welcome to Open Your Toys Cast, the podcast dedicated to Open Your Toys Cast episode 256, the podcast dedicated to the four greatest action figure franchises of the 80s in all time. And those are, Cliff?
Those are Masters of the Universe, G.I. Joe, Transformers, and Star Wars.
Yeah, just the two bros on today's cast.
Just throwing out.
Yeah, we're recording on a Saturday because some kids on my Special Olympics team are singing in the Denver Boys Choir. So going to go support them at their choir concert tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Tomorrow at this time. Rock is being Santa right now, which is crazy. Good on him for volunteering. He's completely out of his comfort zone with it. Yeah. He says, all I want is a MILF to want to sit on my lap.
And I'm sure his wife is watching out for just that sort of thing so that she can annihilate the threat.
I'm watching Yellowstone, and I don't know if you've ever watched it.
No, I've never seen it.
Doesn't seem like it's your wheelhouse, but it started off. It's about this huge multi-million-dollar ranch in Montana that's run by Kevin Costner, and so it started off as like land rights kind of thing. A lot, they're trying to develop, and now it's getting crazy. He's now, spoilers, if people aren't caught up, he's now the governor of Montana and shit like that. Well, his daughter is this like no nonsense, no fuck around chick, and they go to a bar, and there's this girl hitting on her husband, her brand new husband, and she doesn't even stop to think. She just walks over and hits her in the head with a fucking bottle. And this is the daughter of the governor now, in some bar in Montana assaulting somebody. But yeah, she didn't mess around. I would assume Rock's wife wouldn't go that crazy.
Who knows, man? New York, they got a Teppermint out there.
Yeah, exactly. All right. If you want to kick it with us, we want you to do it here every other Sunday or Saturday. Hey. If you just want to follow, I'm already skipping shit. I'm in a new environment. I'm in Slick Mick Favorite Toys headquarters here. If you can't make the live shows, kick it with us on our Facebook group, which I haven't even been on. I haven't been on the Facebook group for like 2 weeks. I feel so bad. I've just been so damn busy. But if you just want to know when we post a new show, follow the Facebook page. There's links in the show notes. I'm not going to say the links today. OpenYourToys.com. You can go there for the show notes. Show notes have links to subscribe to Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcasts, RSS, Stitcher Smart Radio. You can email us at team@openyourtoys.com. You can call us 720-235-TOYS. You can support the show. Put some shit in your cart. Go to openyourtoys.com/Amazon or openyourtoys.com/eBay. Then check out, and we'll get some pennies. All right. Where can people find you, Cliff?
I post in the group under Red Menace on the Facebook, but most of my stuff I just post on Instagram as Associate of Horror.
Yeah. And we missed your 14th anniversary. That's awesome.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Yep. So today is 14 years, 1 month. It's the
1
third,
month.
So.
Yeah. I saw the 1 month and I was like, I didn't even see the 14 years. That's how bad I've been.
That's all right, man.
If you want to follow me, it's facebook.com/openyourtoys, at SlickMcFavorite on the gram, or slick@openyourtoys.com. All right, what you drinking there?
Well, it is Saturday night, so I do have an iced tea.
Oh, nice. Good.
Because I'm not worried about going to bed tonight. Yeah.
Oh, that's true. I forget about tea for some reason doesn't have like it's something with the soda and energy drink caffeine compared to tea. And I know tea has a lot less, but even like Pepsi or something that only has like 40 milligrams of caffeine will keep me up more than tea will for some reason.
Yeah, soda doesn't affect me at all. I try not to drink tea on weekdays past like 2. I don't know if it would affect me. I got enough sleeping issues. I don't need any more.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, Mrs. McFavorite can't get a good night's sleep to save her life, and then it just perpetuates and never gets better until she's like sleeping 10 hours on the weekend, during the day.
Yeah, it's the worst. I was on Ambien, but my stepbrother caught me wandering around the house speaking gibberish. So I immediately stopped taking Ambien. Because I just hope, well, I don't know if he prevented me from getting in a car. I don't know. He said I was in the basement, like talking gibberish.
That's crazy.
So I'm like, okay, no, we won't be doing that anymore.
We do have Brinkalizer with us. Welcome. Looks like he's probably our only live one. I assume you're the second.
Probably.
Watcher.
I do have it up. Yeah.
we only have 2 watchers. So thanks for joining us, Brink. This is the palatial Slick McFavorite Toys headquarters. So this is.
Is that McFarlane directly behind you? Is that a Spawn face? It would be directly in front of your head towards the middle of the wall.
Like these?
No, to your right. Right there where your hand is, right in front of your hand. Nope.
Oh,
the brown box.
That was the Kickstarter.
Okay, yeah, I noticed the Spawn face anywhere.
Yeah. So these are all just empty boxes here. I keep my import and expensive toy boxes for some reason. But yeah, I've got a 3D printer up there I've never played with. Just stupid things I buy. It's ridiculous. I was telling Cliff before I came on, everybody, that I've pulled like everything out of this room besides this one layer here, which has been reshuffled, and then and it's literally taking up my entire living room, my entire dining room, and my entire kitchen. So we had a slumber party for our anniversary last night. It was mine and Mrs. McFavorite's 16th anniversary. But I'm not catching as much grief because Little Miss McFavorite had a sleepover last weekend. So that was actually like our anniversary weekend where we went and stayed at a hotel downtown.
Nice.
Mark Haddock's with us as well. Hey, what's up, Mark? Oh, Shane Montroy. Wow, I just say something, people start popping up. Welcome.
They coming for me, Slick.
Let's see, what am I drinking? Oh my god, one of the worst purchases ever. Fisher Island Lemonade Spiked Tea, 7%.
So it's like a hard Arnold Palmer?
Yeah, exactly. But this one's weird, and maybe this is how they make the other ones, but this is vodka and whiskey with natural juice and flavors.
Vodka and whiskey?
Yeah. It says, a refreshing tea no matter what your bearing be. Our half lemonade, half tea has the same Find Your Island flavor you know and love with a frothy gold twist, sure to incite a sense of bliss. Please drink responsibly. Here's to a summer never ending. FindYourIsland.com. So it's not that bad. I mean, Mrs. McFavorite drinks twisted teas all the time, and they make a half and half too. The worst purchase of all time because it's just a single beer in my liquor store's cooler, so you never know what price they're going to be. $3.75 for this. I was like, Jesus. In comparison, $3.99 for 12 drinks worth of vodka. So,
is that a plastic bottle? Is it Skull?
Oh, of course. No, it's a step above Skull. It's McCormick.
Oh, nice.
Some places they're the same price. Most of our places, Skull is like a quarter cheaper, 50 cents cheaper. But let's get to some listener feedback and questions. Let me just make sure I can share my screen real quick. Not that we need it for the question, but because I am in a new environment, I'm hoping it's not gonna. Okay.
No, yeah, we could.
There we go. So, and it doesn't hurt to have this on screen. So AAA wrote in, he says, what toy lines that are currently very popular among others do you feel different about? Or not, or doesn't speak to you that much personally? Sure, you respect it, but really shouldn't get this frickin' popular. And there must have been an emoji there. And that's why there's all the weird characters. So he lists off a bunch: Ghostbuster, SilverHawks, ThunderCats, DinoRiders, Batman, Southpark, Mezco Gomez line, Cartoon TMNT, Power Rangers, Transformers G2 and beyond, Mickey Mouse. He says, please no hate, just doesn't resonate with you as much. If we like everything, we would go broke. Or run out of space, in my case. So mine's easy. It's the fucking McFarlane DC figures. Like the people in the local group here. At least, again, I haven't been active in groups for a couple months now, but at least previously, dude, they were just, oh my God, you see the new McFarlane? Oh, I found this one in here, and that's all their sightings were McFarlane figures everywhere. And they're great, like he makes a really good looking action figure. I think the quality still has a little bit to be desired. I always feel like it's going to snap.
Yeah. And I hate toe articulation.
Yeah, exactly. I've never had one snap on me though, so that's just what it feels like.
I've never had a modern McFarlane snap on me.
Yeah, modern. Oh no, trust me. Almost every McFarlane I've ever played with is snapped
that vintage McFarlanes that evaporated to dust.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that's the big one. Like I get it, they're cool. I've bought every Green Lantern, Red Lantern, Yellow Lantern that they've made, but just to blindly collect everything that he's putting out seems a little crazy to me.
I agree. Yeah, I'm just doing the Supermans.
Nice. And do you do like every version? Because there's been 9 versions so far?
I used to do every version. Now I'm kind of trying to focus my focus to just the traditional Superman suit, the blue suit. I stopped getting all the black suited Supermans, and if he's not recognizably Superman, I'm not really interested.
Okay. So traditional cape and that kind of stuff, not Superman and vests and tennis shoes and stuff.
Yeah, stuff like that. Like, I don't have any of the Superboys. I don't get the black suited Supermans. There's a new Superman that kind of looks like a gladiator, and he's just got like a ripped shirt with an S on it. I'm like, I'm good. I don't need that one. Just recognizably Supermans. And then if they do any of the Elseworlds, like Zod El, the black Superman who's president, I would get him. I have the Mattel version of him.
No, that's cool.
Because he's still got a blue suit.
As you guys can see, we've got plenty of room. Anybody want to come on? You got a couple hours to dedicate to being on the show, or just
no. We're doing this one in 48 minutes, Slick. 48 minutes in and out.
Yeah. I was like, with only 2 of us and only this much news, if we go past 2 hours, I'm way too drunk at that point. All right, let's get into some con news. First up, at the Brazil Comic-Con, I think it was called, Iron Studios revealed a life-size Castle Grayskull. So that's pretty crazy con exhibit thing there. Like, how do you pack that up? How do you ship that?
It's got, the towers have to separate from the face, I can only imagine, and then I don't know. I'm sure, you can hide a lot of seams in those bricks.
Yeah, I guess that
might just be like a giant Lego. You know what I mean? Like you can hide a lot of air, like stuff in those, like just that brick pattern.
So yeah, looks good. I like the little Orko hanging out. But they'll be doing a 1/10 scale She-Ra statue if anyone cares about that. We've kind of gotten away from statue news, and here's more statue news. Yeah, these things are gorgeous though. Prime One Studios just
is this
kills
Bay?
It. Yeah.
I can tell because all I see is jagged metal when I look at a Bayformer.
That's exactly right. That's pretty much what they are. This looks like it's supposed to be like the jet-powered Optimus Prime from the movie where he combines with Jetfire. But it might just be like a Power Master version of Optimus Prime, of the movie Optimus Prime. There's a Transmetal 2 Megatron. That thing's gorgeous.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's got
it's flashing.
Oh yeah, that's dope. Like he's crushing them in lava. So that is definitely the jet power Optimus Prime from the movie. So yeah, I think that other one must be a Power Master take on him. But anywho's, they just look cool. And we didn't have a lot of news, so I figured I'd include them. This is Super7's booth from Designer Con, which I don't know if Aileen still runs that from October Toys. She was one of the founders of that con. But we get a look at G.I. Joe and Power Rangers here. These are the Acid Rain, the worst crossover figures, which I really wish I wanted to afford these. They're just a little pricey at like $35-40 a piece for 3 3/4 figures.
Yeah, the Acid Rain stuff. It looks cool. I don't have any of it though.
Yeah, I've got one Laurel, which is like their mech, and it's the clear one that I really dug. I like it, but get Bludgeon, get a good look at the SilverHawks. I still wish that was his. Is his name Buzzsaw? Still wish that was comic or toy colors instead of cartoon. But get the big Shogun. You get the clear Jaga. The next wave of ThunderCats here. We get Mandora and her police cycle, which, God, this is like pre-ordered like 3 years ago or something. And
it was a while ago.
Come out yet. ODB. More turtles. The clear Tigra. More turtles. The worst. You get Megatron there.
Yep, bluegrass.
That's a good bluegrass. I'm liking that bluegrass. You got their Disney Ultimates, more SilverHawks. Oh my God, their Andres are just awful in my opinion.
I agree. McFarlane kind of blew him out of the water with the 1999 Princess Bride.
Yeah, like that's, and Mattels are usually pretty good too.
Yeah.
Even like their cheap like $10-12 version, it looks better than that. We get the Bat Dude. Oh, and that's it. So
we had the first picture was the unpainted Conan prototype for King Conan.
Oh yeah, and I didn't even put, because that was on there, I didn't put it on there, but that King Conan is dope. I like it. It's ridiculous that they sell an accessory pack. Well, I guess that's good. If you want the figure, but not the little throne and the extra spears and axes, that's
I got
a
both.
good way. Did you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to have a King Conan without him perched on his fuck, because that's how the movie starts.
I guess that's true.
He's on the throne. He's got his hand on his face,
Yeah, as the little outro scrolls by him. We got Prowl Schreiber in the house. Sweet, yeah, this is like a normal show. Thank you guys for joining us. It's good. I thought changing the day, especially not announcing it until today, might alienate some of you guys. Toy news. HasLab Technician finalized. I voted for this guy like 4 different times. You could vote every 24 hours.
Oh, I hope you're fucking happy then.
I am, bro. Yeah, I'm loving that paint scheme. It sucks that doesn't have really any tie-ins to anything besides being the one that looks the coolest, I think one were these like Ron Rudat versions of
I
it.
wanted the Techno Viper one.
Yeah.
I thought that one looked cool. That's the one I voted for.
Not enough, bro.
Like I knew, like I could tell from the boards, from the His Tank boards, that the purple one had no chance. It was everyone was going for the black and red guys. Like,
yeah, that's what. Because I was voting for AAA too, since we put our orders in together, and he's just like, either of the red and black ones, none of the funny color ones. All right. What the fuck? So this thing was announced, and then the next day it sold out.
Yeah, I watched the Geek Dad Life. They did a live stream for the buy-in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How did it sell out in like minutes or something? Again?
I don't. They had a 25-minute little episode. I think it started like 5 or 6 minutes before it went on sale. I don't think it was sold out by the time they logged off.
Okay.
So it was on sale for at least 10 minutes.
It's just annoying. This is one of my favorite like international versions of a figure. I have it in Reaction. I have it in Classics, which was not cheap. That was the year I actually went to PowerCon.
Did you miss it?
No, I have it. It just wasn't cheap. Even, I mean, I guess nowadays it doesn't seem like that much, but at the time, $55 for a classic figure seemed like fucking the end of the world.
Oh no, I mean the Origins one. Did you miss the Origins one?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, oh yeah, because I just said it was announced and it sold out. Yeah, because I didn't check my news feeds, so I didn't even see it until I saw the post that it sells out same day. So I would assume they'll do what they've done with Grizzlor and Wondar and do a made to order of it. So you'll get it within the next 3 weeks, and then the next one you'll get it sometime next year, I'm hoping.
Yeah, that's how my Wondar and my Grizzlor are, because I didn't care enough to get them within 4 minutes. I was like, fuck it, I'll just get it and it'll ship when it ships. Like,
exactly.
As long as I'm getting it, that's all I care about.
I have a buddy of mine that his kids are all into Origins, and he says he had Wondar as a kid, and I'm like, nah, I think that's you know how you kind of trick yourself into believing some things, but maybe he did.
I mean, he was out there, like
yeah, no, I know it existed. He seems like a weird type of guy to have ended up with it. But anyways, so his kids love that he had it and all this kind of stuff, and so they missed the original sale and they wanted me to order it. Well, I opened one of mine, and they didn't put in Grizzlor, they put this little cardboard block to keep the card flat. Well, in that first run of Wondars, they didn't, and I just wanted to keep Wondar on card. I didn't want to open them, but my card was not bent, but what would you like bent? I think
warped.
Yeah, warped is a good, because bent makes it seem like there was a crease. Yeah, it wasn't that. It was just warped. So
or bowed.
Yeah, and I bought 2 because I always fucking buy 2 for some reason.
We're gonna get you out of that.
I know. So I sold them to him, and I ordered me again 2 more to come next year. So now he can give them to his kids as Christmas gifts. But yeah, so hopefully, I mean, this dude looked dope. So if you're not familiar with Cobra Con, he was an Argentinian, or Camo Con. He was an Argentinian release that bashed some parts. He had Buzz-Off's arms, and I thought these were Skeletor's legs, but these don't look like Skeletor's. But anyways, he had kind of a camo deco with different just splotchy paint on it and shit. So
and a nice pack out too with the human hands and the 2 different, the blaster and the mace.
Yeah,
The two different heads.
Because he originally came with the mace, and then you've got the venom spitting, which he actually does spit too, so that's kind of cool. The camo deco on this is pretty fucking crappy compared to what everybody else has done with them, but yeah, so hopefully that goes up. It's not one that I'm going to pay any kind of
that one was also
scalper fee.
30, which might have indicated why it sold out. With it took at least 10 minutes. Exactly.
People weren't willing to jump at that higher. I assume it'll be packed out like a deluxe figure with all those accessories.
Like Sunman was, I'm assuming. With that.
Oh, I didn't realize that. So the original, this one, I could have swore this one said it did spit. Not that, I think Shane's talking about the original Origins, but maybe they are just talking about that spitting. Camo, retailing, no orders, camo.
Yeah, maybe if they gave him the spray accessory, he probably doesn't spit.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Mystical. Oh, okay. That's what I missed. That it's a spit spray mouth accessory. I just saw spit spray and I'm like, oh, that's cool. It does spit. Okay. Well, then that's less exciting. But
sometimes I prefer that. Like I think like in classics, I thought the little flame attachment they gave Thunder Punch He-Man was cooler than giving him his little like spring accessory.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. Anytime you give me an effect, I am most likely going to use it when I pose my figure, 2024 legacy listings. So what made me really excited about this was that Animated Prime is on there. We get some other stuff like Beast Wars Tigerhawk, Leader G1 Sandstorm, Cyber Starscream, Prime Thundertron, Silverbolt. What else we got here? An EV Leader Optimus Prime. That's interesting. And Capsule Leader G2 Grimlock. That's interesting. Anyways, what excited me was the animated Optimus Prime, because I went all in on animated. I loved that cartoon. I loved the toys. It was just such an amazing aesthetic. But it made me start thinking, like, so now we're getting all these like amazing Beast Wars figures, and I've bought all the main characters at least, not some of these superfluous ones. But it kind of kills the Beast Wars. It's a huge difference. I don't know how different they're going to be able to make the animated. Obviously engineering's come a long ways in 15 years. But the animated, part of that fun was that aesthetic. And I thought, again, maybe it's been a long time since I played with these, which it probably has. It's been, over 10 years at least now since I played with one of these. But I thought they were pretty good for the time. So who knows?
And then, so this is like a 2012 cartoon that they're...
Yeah, when was animated? I think it was 2008.
Oh, wow.
I'm not mistaken. Transformers animated.
So is this Legacy line, is this kind of what they're doing in Masterverse? Just picking and choosing designs from the history?
Yeah. They're doing through the whole... Well, I'm not going to give you any money, bros. 2007.
Damn.
I just remember my first BotCon I went to. I didn't know anybody in the community. Like, I hadn't started the podcast yet or anything like that. And it was in Cincinnati. So the only thing I really had to do after hours was I fucking drove around Cincinnati, because there was rumors that people have been finding them in Cincinnati. Like, somehow Hasbro got them to release there first. The toys hadn't been found anywhere else in the country. And so I drove around to a bunch of Walmarts and shit, and I found the fucking first wave of them.
Nice.
So yeah, that was pretty
I remember that joy.
Oh god, yeah. Well, that's what I'd say. Like I've made the stance that unless it is absolutely crucial, I've stopped pre-ordering things that you should be able to find in stores. I'm just done with it, because if I don't find it in the stores, it's not going to skyrocket on the secondary market anymore. I don't think, at least. Maybe
it does it first, and then it comes back down, and then it bands back down.
Exactly. Yeah, this thing of people needing to be the first one to have toys and stuff. I don't get it, but let's see. Deathsaurus fully funded. And we were literally on the last show talking about how this thing's not going to make it. And based on Brink's chart, it was going to make it, and sure enough, it did. Let's see where it sits now, if it's hitting any of those tiers. 13,000. I think the first tier was 14,000. Was that right? Yeah. So they're almost to this tier 1 of the weapons and the blast effects. The stand and the throne, those are just crucial in my opinion. Just because in the cartoons he just sits on his throne most of the time, so you kind of have to have his throne. But yeah, I am going to venture to say that it is not going, that it'll hit the weapons, but it won't get to the throne. So,
did you order this?
No. I have only watched a handful of the Victory episodes. I tried to start the series. I was like, I'm going to watch all of these Japanese Transformers. And I just got to the point where I just hate reading. And I know there's dubbed versions of them that you can download or find places. But I only got a few episodes in. I did get the Star Saber, more so because I love Victory Leo. And then they combine together. So that's kind of a thing that I love. But yeah, don't really have any connection to Deathsaurus here. And he's really not in the cartoon that much. Like I say, he stays on his ship and tells his minions to go do shit.
As any great leader would.
Exactly. He's delegating.
That's how you do it. You delegate, man.
So Shane says it should skyrocket up again on Sunday and Monday. They said that's the day they'll add all the international orders in every week. Oh, interesting.
Oh, it's weird that the international orders aren't just live.
Yeah, that they don't come in. Well, it's probably on a different site or something.
So because you have to go through a third party, right? Yeah.
So, that's good to know. Yeah, it should definitely hit that then. Yeah, because it jumped up a lot just in this. I mean, when was that article that it funded? November 28th. Yeah, so just in 5 days. And then it went up quick, too. So, who knows? Good for people. Montroy, you getting that sucker? Not that you're a sucker, getting it.
Getting that sucker. Yeah. Are you going to get that sucker?
Let's see. New Netflix MOTU figures. So neither one of these are necessarily focuses for me. I do like that it has his little Stegosaurus thing that he rides, but
it's weird. It's kind of like it's the companion to that He-Man that's coming out that's got the little cringer.
Yeah, exactly. And Moss Man, he always looks cool. He's got a little birdie on his shoulder, a little Polly.
Yeah.
But yeah, easy passes for me.
Yeah, I'm completely out of the cartoon line, even though I fucking love the cartoon. But If I see that Hordak in the wild, I might have to get it. It's so cool and fucking gaunt looking. He's all thin and shit.
Oh, I don't even.
Oh, dude, check out the Netflix Hordak figure.
All right, Netflix Hordak. That may not be enough, but.
Yeah, I think there it is with the white background. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'll definitely get that.
If I see him in the wild, I'll get him.
Hell yeah. I like it.
He's very Nosferatu, very vampire looking.
Yeah, I didn't even snap that it had wings on it. I thought that was in the backdrop. That's cool. Here, is this the animation model?
Here, go to the far right. Power. That should be just the figure by itself. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, he looks dope. I like him. Yeah, it's things like that. I'll pick and choose. Like I have the Trap Jaw, and then I have the He-Man, the Skeletor, and the Battle Cat. But that's it.
Yeah.
But if they did a Stinkor or a Roboto, you know.
I got Prince Adam, He-Man, Skeletor, and then that Snake play set.
Yeah, I got the Snake one just because it was $5.
Nice.
Now
I think I got mine for $30. Oh God. But I'm not lying. I just saw it. I'm like, oh, I want that, and I just bought it, and then I threw it in a box and went to storage.
Yeah, you don't buy nearly as much as I do. Oh, this is not going to be a good effect, but whatever. Oh, what I can do. Let me see if this thing works. Mrs. McFavorite. This was her. Oh, do I have to plug this in? Shit. This was her office during the pandemic. And so she had a little selfie light because the lighting was so bad and she had to be in meetings constantly.
Is it the ring?
Yeah, just a little ring that would sit behind her thing. And it must be dead because it's not working. All right. But no one's here for my ugly mug. They're here to look at toy goodness. Third party Zeta Legends metallic version. So this is really cool. I wish I wanted to afford this because it's not really that expensive. When you break it down per figure, it's $40 per figure. I am now paying $35 for my Mech Fans toys, which that if that hits 40, I will stop buying those as well. But so $40 a piece, and this is basically just a scaled down version of their very popular Masterpiece one.
And what character is this?
Superion, the aerial bots. There we go. Now we're getting into.
Oh, so it's like Devastator for planes?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So. Oh, that's right. I forget you don't watch Transformers aren't in the know. One of my most favorite. One of my most favorite episodes is the Decepticons they're like, we're getting ruled on the road, or maybe it starts off with the Autobots are like, we're getting beat in the skies. And so the Autobots make a plane combiner, and then the Decepticons make a car combiner.
Okay.
So that they can, because Decepticons fly and Autobots drive, so then they make combiners to battle one another. So I've always loved them. You can see all the different planes here. And I literally just watched one of the episodes. It was about, it was right after the Deathsaurus, or I keep saying Deathsaurus.
Deathsaurus. Better name.
Yeah, it sounds a lot better. The live stream that Hasbro did, it always goes right into cartoons on their channel, goes into their next shit. And I watched one about where the aerial bots go back in time to the beginning of the Autobot and Decepticon war, because the aerial bots admire the Decepticons for all the cool flying they can do, and because they don't care about humans like Autobots do.
Oh.
And it's all because they're born recently, so they don't know what the Autobots have had to go through to try to save the world and this kind of bullshit. let's see. There's a spike in every Monday, like Shane said. I sent you the latest chart. Oh, we'll go take a look at that. And Shane says, "Oh, I'm not actually going to get it. I got the Mastermind Creations Continuum. It's instead. That one was dope too, a third-party version." Okay.
I don't know how you guys keep any of this straight. There's like 19. Whoa! Oh my God, guys! It's Cliff Show now. Slick accidentally backed out of the stream. He'll come back very apologetic.
Sorry. Wrong back button.
I know, I told him.
Oh shit.
At least I didn't freeze up like my first episode ever.
Did you really freeze up though?
Oh my God, dude. I just stared at the screen. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I just stared at the screen.
Oh shit. Let's see. So, Ultimate Reptilians. I'm like, Jesus Christ. And they don't even, well, I guess they're different molds. I mean, they're not all.
No, they're the same mold. That's why they're all, even though they're bigger, they're only 55 a piece because they're just reusing the base mold. And they just got different accoutrements.
Yeah, well, and they have different arms at least, different dresses, but yeah, it's basically the same basic ones. But I mean, it's cool. I think it's dope that they're making a little army builder, and if maybe ThunderCats are the only thing you collect, that's a dope little deep cut. It should be a 3-pack, and it should be like $150, so you save $5 a figure or something like that. But if you've ever wanted one of Sly's minions, you can get those.
Dude, I think Super 7 Ultimates are gonna something's got to break. You can really any previously released Ultimate you can get for way less.
I know.
Like the spoiler alert for what we got. I might have gotten an Ultimate that was $55 for $15-16.
Yeah, no, I feel you. Oh, I don't even have any of what we got in here. Yeah, that's no. I'm feeling you. I did this is the first time ever that I've done a return to a toy store. Because I bought a bunch of that Wave 1 stuff, the Prime that I got from Brinkalizer. I forgot to cancel that on Dorkside. Then I got the Leatherhead and the Slash from the TMNT line, and they had all of those. They had that whole case for they had all of the ones they were selling on EE, 4 of them for $75. So I bought them from EE, and I'm gonna pay the return shipping to return the full price ones. And it's shitty because I've only ever done that to big box stores, bought and returned. But even having to pay $15 return shipping, it's just a no-brainer, So yeah. I'm getting a little, because all the Joes, I bought doubles of everything because I was like, oh, these are going to go through the roof, made to order, blah, blah, blah. I think the problem is the toy stores, including frickin' Amazon. Amazon has these for dirt cheap too. Just bought way more than they're going to be able to sell,
Yeah.
But
so. The turtles, yeah, they're just dropping.
Yeah. So we had a leak. It's
beautiful.
Are you excited about
it?
I thought you might be.
So excited.
I love this. I love this outfit. Temple of Doom, Raiders is the classic, but Temple of Doom is if Raiders wasn't kind of like the epitome, Temple of Doom would probably be my favorite Indiana Jones movie. I just love.
So are you like me? I have the very unpopular opinion that I think Temple of Doom is better than Last Crusade.
Oh yeah. Oh,
okay.
I'm not a big fan of Last Crusade.
Okay.
And obviously I'm even less of a fan of Crystal Skull, but
like my whole thing is like if Raiders is a 10, Temple of Doom's a 9.9, and then Last Crusades maybe a 9.7, 9.8. I mean, they're still in the same area. But
they're still within percentage.
And then Crystal Skull's maybe like an 8.5. Because I still really, there's a lot of parts of Crystal Skull I really like, but there's also a lot of stuff in Crystal Skull that's really fucking stupid.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like I say, I don't necessarily dislike Crystal Skull. But yeah, Temple of Doom, you're right. It's not like an Empire Strikes Back where you can say, oh, it's better than Star Wars. Because in my opinion, it is better than Star Wars. But it is so close. Like you say, 0.1%.
Yeah, I fucking love Temple of Doom. I love that outfit. It's, I always make customs of that indie.
Oh, do you? Nice.
Yeah. When I posted this on my Instagram, I actually posted it with a screenshot or with a picture of my own custom Club Obi-Wan. It's just a Men in Black body.
Mm-hmm.
I
painted the coat white.
Yeah, I sanded the tie off, sculpted a bow tie, sculpted the red flower, and then I made a copy of the head of the German soldier indie that you got me in that Comic-Con pack.
Oh, yeah. Because
that was, it looks like Harrison Ford. I'm like, any of the first 3 waves, none of those fucking heads look like Harrison Ford. So it's a solid custom. It looks good to this day. So I'm really excited to get an official one.
Yeah, this will be dope. They said this is from, must be some kind of overseas release because it hasn't even been announced here. They're assuming it might be a exclusive here because it doesn't have any casemates or anything. So,
yeah, and it's got no build a artifact.
Yeah, exactly. Thunder Tank update. I'll tell you what, I am so fucking glad I didn't buy this.
No shit, dude. This is the most irresponsible thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Look at this shit. I don't care if this dude's 4'11", dude. This thing is ridiculous.
Look at that. It's fucking bigger than Castle Grayskull. Like,
what are you... Where? I mean, at least the castles could go on a table somewhere.
Yeah.
Like... And I know there's people that obviously have much larger houses than I have, Bobby Skullface had basically a whole like Warhammer table in the middle of his display basement, that could fit something like this if that was really your thing. But it looks out of scale to me. I can't imagine... Because the Ultimates are they're 7-inch figures.
Yeah, they're
right?
the MOTU Classic.
Well, no, because Classics are 6. Are these? Oh, you're right.
Ultimates are all built off like the generic MOTU buck, especially because they started at Mattel, especially the ThunderCats.
You're absolutely right. Because I think I was just thinking of the Prime. The Prime is a 7-inch figure, but maybe they're just doing that for scale reasons. But yeah, so 6-inch figures in this. And maybe it's been a while since I've watched an episode, but like they wouldn't be taller than the tread. But maybe that's how big this was in the cartoon. But
yeah, I don't remember. I mean, obviously, I have more memories of the Thunder Tank toy than I do of Thunder Tank in the cartoon.
Yeah,
and all the vehicles were always the little, little squatter than
they compared to them. Yeah, could that one even sit 2 in the front? I think it just
I think it was just Panthro just Panthro,
and one person to hold the turret in the back. So that's dope, though. It'll be cool to see it at a toy show.
Yeah,
I'm sure some dude will have it, sitting there for $1,000.
It's just going to be that they don't buy a table; they just set that empty box up as their table
and put the rest of the toys,
put everything else on top of it.
That's awesome. Hold on, these headphone batteries have begun to suck. Can't even make it an hour, and it just dings in my ear the whole time. So let me put it on. Well, let's see. Transformers. Here. Why don't you talk about the latest wave. I'll be
Sure.
right back.
Awesome.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, totally don't need any of these. I don't need any Black Series Ewoks. Don't need a Black Series Bib Fortuna. I have a Black Series Stormtrooper. I have a Black Series Chewie. I don't buy any of these classic carded ones, other than I have a couple Mandalorian credit connections. Or credit collections. These are just too big. And I think Star Wars really needs to stop re-releasing old shit on vintage style cards and start putting some serious fucking elbow grease into getting us some new characters that appeared on the goddamn shows. That's really all I'm that's really all I would like, is them to stop doing these re-releases. But I know Slick is totally into this. Return of the Jedi is his favorite one.
Yeah. This one, fucking doing the Stormtrooper again.
That's
doing
what I was
Chewbacca again. Like, really? But yeah.
I got the Chewie that comes with the disassembled 3PO. I'm like, perfect.
Yeah.
I'm good.
But and doing the cleaning that I'm doing has really reignited me, because I've found every wave, every exclusive. They did the Amazon 4-LOM and Zuckuss 2-pack, and I've been able to find all of them, and I'm just like, they're just absolutely gorgeous. I agree with you. They do take up too much space.
They're huge. Like,
to be able to like do a wall, but I also did a wall of the jumbo. The Gentle Giants? Yeah, I did the 12 back wall of all 12 of them. So yes, I
see, that's not a line I would ever collect. I just, like, the only thing I ever got from Gentle Giant was the Jumbo Superpowers Superman, because he comes on fucking Superpowers card. Yeah, and it's perfect. But like, that's like a one-off. Yeah, that's the one Jumbo figure I have, and I would have bought a Han and Carbonite, but that was like a special for being in the guild, so they weren't available to normies.
Yeah, and I don't have much beyond that. So I have the original 12. I've bought the 2 concept, the concept Vader and the concept Luke, and then I have the Royal Guard. So, and I have a Boba Fett.
Okay.
Because I think that Boba Fett was the Celebration exclusive when I went to Celebration. So I was like, well, I'm going to get it while I'm...
But it's Boba Fett. Like,
yeah, exactly.
You're never going to have to explain a Boba Fett purchase.
But yeah, this is awful to admit, but they're just sitting in my closet right now. My closet's big. It's like a walk-in closet. It's like a room that we made closets. But there was 2 like little kid rooms, smaller than this one, but not by much. And we just made them our closets. We made the basement our room, because it's a 1950s house, and all the rooms were too small for us. So we made the basement our room, and then these little closets. And I had it hanging up in the wall, and we got into a fight, a bad fight, and she just went crack, and she just got so pissed, she just hit the wall with her arm, and she just crushed my C-3PO. And after that, I'm like, taking all these down. Now they're just in a stack in that closet. But that was an eye opener. I'm like, no, I'm not going to have all these up to be. Miss McFavorite does not like when things are in her face and she's grumpy. And I think having a whole wall of 12-inch vintage.
Yeah, that's a fucking, like, just the fact that you're like, I only got 12 of them.
I've got Cowabunga Dude joining us. What's up? With that? But anyways, yes, I'm loving these. Brinkalizer says, I'm collecting these 40th Black Series releases on card to hang on wall, so I'm not mad at these re-releases. Yeah,
I'm the same way. You know how I feel. I just think they're getting a little stale. They really need to start pumping some of these new characters. What does it look like when you go to the, like, dude, I hit up Targets, I hit up Walmarts, I hit up Myers. The only thing I really see Black Series is I still see a handful of like Kerry Russell's Bounty Hunter from Rise of Jedi.
Oh,
and I'm seeing a bunch of Landos. Like very, very sporadic. Anything that's remotely new.
Yeah, and this is kind of what I was talking about with, you know, I'm just gonna hunt for stuff now. Is that's the problem? I'll see the whole case. Like every once in a while, I'll see the whole case. Like, oh, they obviously just put that out. But for the most part, I don't see. You'll get a remnant here and there, but you can't ever rely on there being an entire case, and you're gonna find them. And all, you know, these 3 Walmarts will have them all on shelves. Because I'm with you. All I see is fucking Landos. That's it.
I'll have to take a picture, because Meyer especially, they got fucking Rise of Skywalker shit still just sitting on the fucking... I'm like,
dude, I did not know that Myers was... and maybe I'm thinking of the different... I just thought of something.
Tonight's the night for tangents, because it's just us.
I know. That's what I was going to say. So let's see. Let's go to Kroger. Let's see, what is the Kroger family? Because so we have King Supers here in Colorado. That's the big thing about the company. Oh, do they not have like their umbrella? So we have King Supers here. We went into a King Supers and it had Meyer. So is Myers the same as Fred Meyers?
No.
Okay. So Kroger owns a chain called Fred Meyers.
Yeah, Meyer is spelled Meijer.
Okay, and when I saw Myers, I was like, "Oh my god, it's a Myers finally!" Because it was like a super Target or a super Walmart where they had the grocery store, but then they had clothes and appliances and all that kind of shit. Okay, that's what so I went into a Fred Meyer, not a Myers.
I do all my grocery shopping at Meyer because we're both mentally ill collectors. You understand this. Meyer's fucking toy department is a goddamn joke. Like, it hasn't been updated in like 2 years. Like I said, they got Rise of Skywalker shit, but for some reason they get the brand new Origins waves before anyone else. Other than that. But I have to go to the toy aisle every time I go. I have to. And I just love that it's all outdated shit that I don't even need to look at it for a second glance. It just helps me feel good. Like, I'm like, oh, great, cool. Just straight to the groceries.
Well, and that's why I thought this might be the Myers, but yeah, it just clicked in my head right now that was Meyer. But that's why I was like, oh my god, it's a Myers. Because it was all super old toys that were overpriced. You know, they still had not even Kingdom, the line before it, Transformers, where they were $20, they were $30 there. So yeah.
See if I have anything branded. I don't even think I have anything right now that's branded Meyer. Yeah, it's all fucking Walgreens and shit. But yeah, it's their toys are equal in price to a Target and a Walmart, though. At least the Meijer.
Oh, okay. So yours is that way. Yeah. Oh shit! I almost. Oh, sorry. I'm looking at messages. Shane says he's down to come on. Let me just get him the link real quick. If he is indeed able to come on. All right, Shane, I just put that. Oh no, I just put it in the group chat.
I was gonna say I just got a notification.
Okay, Shane, now I put it in your chat. And then what we did forget to talk about
the graph.
Yeah,
the graph. And I see Braincast said, "Don't worry, Cliff. The next 40th anniversary." Hey, listen, I'm all for the retro figures. I think those are fucking awesome. I think I'm completely out of Black Series, so they can re-release whatever they want. I just think it's kind of dangerous to keep re-releasing molds when you got all these new kids watching the new shows, and you're not getting any of those fucking characters for years.
Yeah,
like
I agrees, but
I mean, that's what kind of cemented Star Wars into our minds, is that we saw those movies and went to Toys R Us, and there was a fucking wall of every character you could possibly imagine. And they didn't really, like, look at fucking, what is his name? Walrus Man. Walrus Man they had like an orange torso and blue arms.
Yeah.
But we were like, fucking Walrus Man died.
I seriously think that this is that one, we're going through a golden age of collecting right now, where you can just get 18 different versions of a B-level Turtles character, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
And I think it's also the swan song, man. The only kids I know that buy toys are kids of collectors, and that's probably, and I've actually tried to push my daughter away from collecting. Like, she's still a collector. She collects Stranger Things Funko Pops and Pops in general, and anything Stitch, that kind of thing. So she still collects, but yeah, they're gonna lose this market, and toys are, in 20 years, toys are gonna be this little tiny section, I feel. But
it's getting there.
All right, so let's see. Deathsaurus is so yeah, it's right on track to get the throne. Let's see, compared to Victory Saber, it's right on track there. God, even the hits are the same. That's every Monday. That's why. Okay. That's interesting. I didn't realize that even back in the Victory Saber days, they were doing that weekly ad of it. At least I'm assuming that's what it was.
Is this the only one that they have this much of an assist from international orders? Were they doing this with like Star Wars and Marvel stuff too? I don't know.
I thought so. I thought the first, like, I don't think the sail barge was, no, even at some point in the sail barge, they said, oh, we'll do UK and Germany or something like that. They didn't go full international, but I think almost every HasLab has had international as part of it.
Okay.
So we see Unicron here, which was obviously a much higher buy-in. But yeah. So yeah,
is that the planet Unicron?
Yeah. The planet-eating planet. He's a cannibal.
At least I knew he was a planet man.
All right. Let's go back. Let's do some Transformer sightings. So hitting the shelves. Oh, I guess it's just this. Buzzworthy Bumblebee Nest Bum Cruncher. Legacy Wave 3 Voyagers. So that's Inferno and Armada Starscream. And then this is the one that sold out on, I thought maybe it's on Walmart.com now that it's hitting stores, but the only one, this just goes into the forums. The only thing I'm excited here is to try to get the Crasher, which is the homage to the GoBot. So, but it's sold out on Pulse before I could get to it.
I can only name 2 GoBots. I can name Leader 1 and Spoons, which is the only GoBot I owned.
Oh, really? The forklift?
Yeah.
I love it. Spoons. I love it.
Got him for Easter.
What a boring GoBot to get a kid.
I thought it was fucking badass, dude.
Really?
Yeah, it did.
That's good. Well, that's good. I'm glad that, but I'm just like, well, and the GoBots were kind of boring. And I mean, I guess Autobots aren't that exciting either, but at least they were like Porsches and that kind of shit. Some of the GoBots are just like, eh. Okay. Let's see. Earthspark figures. So this is, I think, the first we've seen of these. So here's probably the only one that would even kind of interest us. This is going to be their Warrior Wave. So the ones that have kind of a traditional transformation. So I'll get that Optimus Prime, of course.
Case and what are these? 6. What are these like a $15 or $20 figure?
That's what I was trying to figure out. So if they're a case of 6, they wouldn't be 20. So these must be like they're $15 ones then. Yeah, that would be the retail, $14.99. Maybe they'll be $15.99 in the store, and he's just selling it for a little cheaper. But yeah, a set of 3 for $45. So yeah, I thought the warrior in the Cyberverse, their other kitty cartoon, I thought that was at their $20 price point, but that must be a different version. Oh, we already talked about those. Hey, I'm like, Shane better hurry, the show's gonna be over. Okay, what we got? Do you have quite a bit?
I have a bit.
Okay, because I didn't even get my stuff, so I'm gonna keep my headphones on, but I'm gonna go collect just at least a few things to show off. If you want to do your thing, this is actually
but there's gonna be no one to talk to about that.
I guess that's true. And we'll just let everybody hang out. Let's do. Hold on. Let's do.
Here, go get your stuff. I'll rap about some stuff. Okay. I'll show some stuff and then.
Okay. Well, don't show too much of it, but yeah, I agree. I need to be able to see what you got as well.
I'll just show my crown jewel.
What?
We could talk about it when you get back.
Show me real quick, and then you can go off about
it. It's the Gloria Baker CFCB.
Oh, the 1/24 scale.
Yeah,
the original scale version. Nice.
Yeah. So she's actually really cool. In fact, give me a second. I'll grab one of my vintage mask figures. Actually, guys, since Slick is gone and it's just my party now, let me show. I just dusted it today, so maybe I can show you guys my mask display here, if you guys can see that. So this is where I keep all my mask figures. I know it's a little dark. See if I can get you guys some light. So I have all my mask figures, a couple NECA stuff, some vintage Bill and Ted there. But it's basically all my mask stuff, other than Boulder Hill, which is just too big to display. So that killed some time. But yeah, let me grab Gator. Just so I can show you guys just how similar to a vintage mask figure she is. So I think this was made off of the split second figure, and I think they just recolored her. But she does look like a just straight up vintage mask figure. And she's got a mask that goes on, and I mean it's awesome just to have her. Obviously we don't have the Porsche, but she did co-pilot Gator in the cartoon. So I am super excited to have her. And I'll probably display her in Gator. Because right now I have both of my Dusties displayed in Gator because I have both of the masks, the short mask and the long mask. Oh, Shane has joined us. Excellent. I was just giving everybody a tour of my mask display. And then I hope everybody could see everything. It was kind of a quick thing, but all right. So yeah. So here you go, Slick. Here she is.
Nice.
And
So
she
what
is.
Oh yeah. And how's the quality? Like how? Because
She's
that's
good. She's got bendable knees. Sometimes her head pops off when I take the mask off, but she pops right back in. But she's got full articulation. She bends her knees.
Does the plastic feel like? Because that was the one thing that amazed me. Because I had bought so much from Has No Talent, and I think he
Captain
really
Lucy
hits.
Goosey.
Yeah. He hits like the coloring very nostalgically. Like this is what it would look like if Kinner did it. But it wasn't until Stan Solo where like Stan Solos feel
They're
like a
indistinguishable.
vintage.
Like,
yeah. The
they're
plastic
awesome.
feels. So does she feel like a mask figure?
She's you could tell it's not. I don't think it's quite plastic. It might be resin, but she's got a good weight. She does. She feels like a mask figure. Her joints are a little tight, which is fine with me. She's just, like I said, she's just going to sit in Gator because she was the Gator co-pilot.
Oh, was she? Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, in the cartoon, she would sometimes co-pilot Gator with Dusty. But see, because right now Gator is being driven by both of my Dusties.
Short and a long mask.
So I'm gonna keep one of the Dusties because all the figures I have the double masks for. If they have a 2-seater vehicle, they're both sitting in the vehicle. So like both of my Matt Trackers are in Thunderhawk. Both of my Cliff Daggers are in whatever the Black Bronco is. I always forget the name of the Black Jackhammer.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll display her. But she's really cool. I really like it. I think she was like $30, and it's just a cool way to have a character that they criminally left out of the series.
Yeah, because she was a girl.
I don't think it was that. I honestly think it was they couldn't do the Porsche. I honestly think they had no way to do that.
That's true.
Because they eventually made her in split seconds with a Lamborghini, but we never got Shark.
And does her figure in split seconds look like that release, or they did it crazy colors? Like
she's got like a blue. She almost looks like Pilot Scarlet. She's got a lot of silver and blue.
Oh,
I think this is the split second base. They just recolored her for the.
Oh, that's what you were saying when I was walking through.
And then, just as I spoke earlier in the cast, I got this guy for $15 on Entertainment Earth.
Is it the glow in the dark one?
It's Red Rage Toxie. Apparently, he turns red in UV light.
Oh, interesting.
But he's like translucent. He's pretty cool for $15. I'm glad I got one Toxie.
Yeah.
So I got him. And then the majority of my other stuff is all kind of vintagey. So let's see. We'll start with some customs I made this week.
Ooh.
This is a vintage, what I call regular ass Val Kilmer Batman.
Okay.
Because they never made a regular ass Val Kilmer Batman. It's made out of a Batman and Robin hover attack Batman body.
Okay.
With a Val Kilmer Batman head.
Oh, that's dope.
But
Val Kilmer, was he the one that had the nipples, or was that Clooney?
Kilmer and Clooney both had nipples.
Oh, did they? So
the figures don't have nipples, and I wasn't going to sculpt them.
Oh, come on. Jesus. Why are you even showing this to us then?
Because this is because all the figures from the Batman Forever line, they have like weird mech gadgets. Nobody looks like, even like with Kenner's Dark Knight collection, there was a couple regular ass Batmans. And then the rest were like all gaudy colors and stuff. But none of the Batman Forever figures were just a basic Batman.
Really?
Yeah.
They were all like a purple and a blue and all that.
Well, not even that, but like the sculpted elements. Like one has like a sonar scope that pops up. One has like a cape that blasts off. It's like you couldn't get a normal ass. And same for Batman and Robin, other than the one figure who was called Hover Attack Batman, but he didn't come with a cape. So this is just Hover Attack Batman repainted in the Clooney blue.
Yeah, and I think I saw this post on Instagram, and I was like, I never realized that Batman is that blue.
Oh yeah, man, he's just crazy. Straight up blue suit.
Really? Yeah,
and so to go with my new customs of regular ass Batman, I got Iceboard Robin, who is Batman and Robin's regular ass Robin.
Interesting.
Kind of cool. I love the Batman and Robin suit. I think it looks dope. It's got very Nightwing X colors.
Yeah.
And I got this guy called Skyboard Robin, which is the Batman and Robin's regular ass Robin.
Oh yeah. So these are customs.
These are just regular Kenner figures.
So they made regular ones of them, but not of the Batmans.
Correct. Yeah.
Crazy.
So we got those, and then also in Batman and Robin, and this is to kind of go with something I'll show in a bit here. This is the Robin's Redbird cycle from the Kenner line, 1997. This guy actually came with a Robin with bright yellow markings, but this was like $10 cheaper than all the other ones because I think the guy customized it and repainted the Robin, which is fine because I would have done the same thing when I got it. I was like, fucking save me a step and save me $10. Yeah, this is kind of a cool vehicle.
I do
Robins.
I like that motorcycle.
So that's cool. So to go with that, I of course got the Batman and Robin Batmobile.
Oh my god, man, the thing is beautiful.
Yeah, I still got to apply the decals. That's how new this is. Like that doesn't even have decals yet.
Wow.
I got that. That was with my birthday money because I got some eBay. Because my family buys me eBay gift cards. They're like, "You're a fucking nerd with toy things. Just go buy it." And then I got the Batman Forever Batmobile.
Oh, nice.
Oh no, that's the one that I saw that you posted. That one is actually extremely nice.
Yeah, I switched out the bulb and I put new batteries in it and the light doesn't work. So I took it apart and all the connections are still there. So I'm going to take it apart again and clean all the battery contacts with some baking soda. See if because there's no short or anything. So I just got to figure out why it's not lighting up. And then to go with that. I did also buy, because I never bought this when it originally came out, I got the Total Destruction Batmobile from the Batman Power Attack line.
Oh, crazy. Wow. Reminds me a lot of the Superpowers ones with that bat face on it.
And then I got a driver as well. This is, I think, Battle Axe Batman, but again, this is the regular-ass Batman.
That's Batman.
I had a bunch of these figures, but never this one. I have the blue and gray one, and then one in all black, and then I got a couple Robins and a Superman that came out in that line.
It's been so long since I've watched anything past Batman Returns that, like none of this looks familiar. Like, I'm like, does that Batmobile look like what it looks like in the movie or not? Because
those are the two Kenner. I now have all the Kenner Batmobiles. There's two I don't have. And that's not including all the stupid repaints. Like there's like 7 different Batman the Animated Series ones. They're all just repainted in different colors. But the one I don't have is the Night Force Ninjas Batmobile, which is a neon green repaint of the Legends of Batman Batmobile. Wow. And I don't have the Bat Missile from Batman Returns because I still think that's just the regular Keaton Batmobile, and I have the one from the first movie, so I don't need the one that sides blow off to make the Bat Missile from Batman Returns. It's technically a different sculpt because it has the 2 sides that blow off. Yeah, but I don't need that. I consider that to be the same Batmobile. And that one's the most expensive one anyway. Mint in box, that thing's like $750. Oh
my god, that's crazy.
And when I bought my Keaton Batmobile, fucking like 10 years ago, they were both about the same price. And I was like, I don't want fucking a spring-loaded thing that could fail. I'm just going to get the regular one. And I stand by that decision.
Yep, I think that the Bat Missile sounds amazing, but
it's cool. It's a cool little play feature, but it's the same Batmobile. And plus, I also have the Toy Biz one, the Toy Biz 89 Batmobile. So I don't need a third Keaton Batmobile. And that's what I got. You guys know I'm kind of disillusioned by all the new stuff, so I've just been going back and collecting Kenner.
And now's the time to do it, man.
Yep.
We were talking about it before we came on. The fucking secondary market is just taking a nosedive on a lot of this vintage stuff. Brinkalizer says he regrets not picking up the masked Jackhammer years ago before the prices got out of hand.
I love Jackhammer. Jackhammer's such a fun vehicle.
Yeah. So what does it do? That's the one where the top pops up, right? And it's like a turret.
It's like here. I can grab it. It's
machine guns out of the grill.
Yeah, machine guns out of the grill. A secondary seat. The hood. The hood covers the front end.
Oh, that thing. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
This comes up.
You know what I
Okay,
got out,
yeah.
out of the split seconds line was like the Formula race car that like splits into two. I want to say it's Miles Mayhem.
Oh yeah, that is. I never had that one, but I know which one you're talking about. I think it's Wolf Beast.
Sounds right. Yeah.
Does
Yeah,
it do
that's
anything else? Is it just the grill and the topper?
yeah. The grill on the topper. You got like I said, this comes up, blocks the windshield. Then you got the grill.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
And
that's
yeah,
what it
this
is.
comes
Oh,
the
an
chiller.
armored windshield. Oh, yeah. That's
And
cool.
as you can see, I got 2 cliff daggers in there,
Yeah,
one
I
for
was
each
gonna
man.
say you got this short, you got the long mask driving.
Yeah, because
They need to be able to turn their heads.
the long mask is driving because most of my figures as a kid wear the long mask. So they are the original figures to the vehicle. I'm not going to kick him out of his driver's seat just because I got the short mask. Short mask could sit his ass in the passenger seat. He's new. I think the only short mask that drives is my Dusty, because my Dusty, I actually had to seek out a long mask Dusty.
Interesting. We got 46 and 2 up in the house. What up? What up? Wow, this is like a regular Sunday show. I love it. Shane, you got stuff?
Yeah, man. I
show
can
some stuff off.
I'd be happy to.
All right.
So I had ordered this before, and I ended up canceling it off of Pulse just because, like, it just got too much with Pulse. You know, I mean, it was just.
I've been
going.
getting a box every other day for the last 5 months from them. It's ridiculous.
I ended up getting the.
Oh yeah,
Spider-Man.
the Japanese Spider-Man.
And actually, if you look, let me see. Right there, he is. He's up on the ceiling, hanging upside down.
Oh, the one from the box is up there.
Yeah, this is just the
okay.
box. I just haven't
okay.
like stashed it in the garage yet.
That's dope. I like that you have them up there.
And I had started to hear bad things about him, honestly, and you know, people were not, I guess, happy with the body engineering that they used. I mean, I have no problems with them at all, and actually found the entire Japanese Spider-Man is on YouTube. And it looks good too. It actually is pretty high quality. It looks like maybe like a Blu-ray, a rip or something like that.
Nice.
Those real ass webs that are clearly just rope.
Yeah. In the process, I also found the and I've been looking for this for a long time, and this is on YouTube. But the 70s Spider-Man with Nicholas Hammond. If you remember,
that's the one where he's always sneezing.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got allergies. Yeah.
So awesome. So it's easy for me to just kind of grab a bunch of stuff that I have since it's been so long since I've been on, and I actually.
Well, don't go too crazy. We're trying to make this under 2 hours.
No worries. Cool. I was excited to get this.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure somebody's gotten it and shown it on the show, but
no. Actually, that was one. I ran around trying to find stuff I've gotten, and things have gotten already organized into groups, and I forgot I got that the Shattered Glass Soundwave. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. The blue and the whites and the green.
Man, I mean, someone priced it out, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's the right price for it." It's like $63, and I'm thinking, I don't know.
Really?
Wasn't it on Pulse? I think it was $62.99. Obviously, it came with that awesome, comic and everything. I think that's the Mark Mayer cover. I could be wrong on that, but the one that Mark designed. If you look, also another Transformers piece. This is my birthday's coming up, and they usually have my mom. Or there we go. The Metroplex.
Oh my God! I paid that much for that Soundwave? That's fucking ridiculous.
Isn't that ridiculous, man?
Yeah.
$63.
Now I'm much less excited about my purchase. I had no idea that was $63. So yeah, that's a Voyager at 30. Well, it's a Voyager at 30, and then two of the fucking $10 core now, I guess, and $12 core. So that makes it 54 and a comic. Yeah, I guess that's right.
It's pretty close. I mean, it's a little
Well,
elevated.
no, but didn't the Voyager come with Laserbeak though?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well,
so
wait a
then
minute.
so it'd be the Voyager at $30 and then a core, well, and let's even use the new pricing. A Voyager at 33, a core Ravage at 12, so that makes 45, and then a comic. Yeah, no, that's not working.
It's a little
out,
elevated.
Yeah, whatever.
I know. I'm getting tired of it too. I got Inferno in.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, really haven't really had any time to really open any of this stuff yet, but pleased about that. And then but yeah, that Metroplex right there was only like $100 on Amazon. It's so unpopular, but it's actually pretty freaking amazing.
I almost did it. So Target had them marked down to. Is that where you got it? Was Target or did you?
No, just on Amazon. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And sorry, you said it was about 100 or what?
Yeah, it's maybe like 110 or something like that. But
Okay.
it had some kind of like it was on sale and it had a coupon. So that was that really always helps.
That's how he was on Target too. So he was on sale on Target for like 143, and then they had a $25 off 25% off of one toy. So it brought him close to about 110. I bet you Amazon was like price matching it or something like that, but it brought it down to about 110, 120. And I was tempted. I've got the original, but I still couldn't pull the trigger.
I know. I have both of them now too, and it fit in perfectly, and I could display it easily, and so I went for it.
Yeah.
And I got some of these guys in. I got Crankcase and Point Blank and Peacemaker.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then Skull Grin. Yeah, I know, right?
I need him.
It's packed kind of funny with his horns over his face like that.
That is kind of weird.
So they, and then this came in from Target.
Oh, I got those too. That's another.
Nice.
Like I say, I can't remember what I got because everything's been reorganized in the last few days. But
I got the Tiger Force Outback too, and I just kind of I don't need a regular Outback now because I don't know. I went on there and canceled as much stuff as I could from Pulse. It's like,
nice.
I'm just like, you. Yeah, I really did, and just wasn't really, feeling
Studio
it.
Series, yeah.
Some of the stuff I had canceled previously and had a little extra bucks and kind of went in and reordered some of the stuff that I had to cancel before just because it I mean it just gets to be so much all at once around this time of year sometimes. This is another Amazon discounted item.
Oh God, please go ahead, say what you paid for it.
I want to say it was like maybe $45.
Well, that's not too bad.
Yeah, that's
the original. I thought the original was 55, like the other ones,
they should be.
But still,
it's beautiful. I mean,
dude, the Black Friday sales were basically I hate myself because there's 38 things I paid full price for that are now on sale.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was frustrating. Two other quick little things here, and then I'll let you get to your stuff here, Slick. But
I thought we were in inner space there for a second.
Here's the Crasher.
Crasher, nice.
Yep, got that from Pulse, and then I got, I also got the left arm piece of Menosaur. So because I had two of the leg pieces, I quote unquote finished Menosaur. But this actually hit the porch today at 7 a.m. in the morning. And
So now this is the third-party version.
Yeah.
What did you say? It's MMC?
yeah, so it's MMC. It's the
Nice.
second version of it that they actually put out. So this is the toy colored version. And man, I gotta tell you, I was just hoping it would be this dope, and that I wouldn't regret not backing the HasLab. But I don't know. I don't regret it.
Hi,
at all.
my Stitch and Dollar.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that my Stitch and Dollarverse in the background?
There she is. she can't hear you. But yeah, it's. I think it's like 1 inch shorter than This is like basically 10 inches. So that I think the HasLab is going to be 11 inches.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that oh god, what am I drawing? What was the previous?
Victory Saber.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, the Victory Saber and those pieces they should come in. I'm thinking in about a week. If I understand correctly, they're going to start shipping.
I haven't got a shipping notice, but I've got a hey, make sure your address is right because it's going to ship this week or something.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and I just want to make one recommendation here. This to me looks so much better on Menosaur's right arm than the shadow strip versus the drag strip.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
if you want to see it, he's actually right here.
I've been saying that for years.
I know, and it's just like so such a no-brainer. But I think that's how my Menosaur is going to end up, like that. Versus,
So you have two shadow strips?
I'm so naive. Because here's the thing, I'm so stupid. I was gonna put him on the other arm and just have like a symmetrical kind of like a nice black and gold. Well, this is pegged specifically for the car that you see, and like so I know.
I didn't realize that.
So like
I thought they were Scramble City, like you could.
Yeah, you would hope so. I if you go on, like, I had that upgrade kit ordered too. And like if you go on to that upgrade kit listing, they've got, because of the time that they had the images, they had somehow, I don't know how they did it, they had drag strip on both arms. I'm like, oh, perfect. It does work. And then I got it and it doesn't work.
It doesn't work. Oh,
yeah, so I've got got a loose one here that anyone,
excuse me. Sorry, everybody.
no worries. And I wanted to get, this is a little bit late, but I'm drinking 0 calories Zevia.
Yeah,
Cream soda.
Stevia soda, dude.
It's so bitter.
I know. Yeah, we went through our stevia phase when I used to do no sugar challenges, and stevia is really just like alcohol. It's sugar alcohol, so it's still sugar, but yeah, we couldn't roll with it.
yeah, it's not very good, so don't get it. Anyway, that's my stuff. There's my nasty hairy arm in your face.
I was gonna say, I really feel like inner space. I feel like I'm in a little ship in your bloodstream.
Like a circle cam.
All right. Well, I tried to find stuff. So yes, I got the Outback and I got the Python Bat and the Python Viper. But besides that, I couldn't really. I mean, like I say, I've been getting stuff every day, and now it's just all mixed up. But this was something I did get. Ew.
Oh, your Troop Builder pack.
Yeah.
When Slick's non-focus of he has disinterest in troop building collides with his focus of winter weather characters.
Exactly. And my need for colored representation in the Star Wars universe. These troop builders all have black dudes in them, and they should. So
I think that's so cool. Just throwing them in a box, just a bunch of troop. I think that's such a great way to get out. Like,
yeah, exactly. And they're not charging that much less, because a TVC figure today is $14, and they're charging $10.50 a piece. So not that much savings considering how much they're
That's
saving.
a third.
350. Oh, you're right. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe a fourth, but that's a lot.
No, you're right. It's exactly a third savings. So that's not too bad. Wasn't going to get this because I've decided how I'm approaching Mission Galaxy. What do they call these? Micro Galaxy Squadron I was only going to buy new vehicles that were not in the original Action Fleet line. But this guy went on sale on Amazon, so I had to pick him up. And I'm excited. I didn't even in the store. I didn't even look at it close enough that it has motion activated lights and sounds. So I'm gonna literally hang this from my closet. So anytime I go and get ready, I'm gonna see some lights and sounds.
That'll be charming for about a week.
Well, that's about working from home. That's about how often I take a shower and get ready nowadays.
It's always a good idea. I had a NECA 18-inch Jason with motion activated sounds. I'm like, this is going to be amazing. And like 4 days later, I was like, I'm going to fucking kill this thing.
Mrs. McFavorite bought me a Dragon Ball Z clock. That it was like a cuckoo clock, dude. Like every quarter of the hour, it would make a sound, and then on the hour, it'd make like a chiming. And yeah, that got old real fast. I still love it, and I love putting new batteries in it and hearing it for a few days. But yeah, it eventually gets very old. And then something I joked about getting. And then we went Black Friday shopping in Laramie, Wyoming, which not a lot of stores to Black Friday shop in Laramie, Wyoming. So couldn't really find a lot of things to splurge on, so I splurged on this.
Oh, geez, you did. You got it.
It's dope. It comes with like an acrylic collector case.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was very impressed with that. I saw it and I'm like, oh, it's all scratched up. But no, it's like a film that you'll be able to pull off of the case and have it on there. And like I say,
wow.
It's not cardboard in the back. It's like vacuum formed little plastic sheet, the speakers and stuff. So I mean, it's really nice. Only $50, and considering
it's not bad considering the pops are what, 10 to 12 each.
Yeah, they're $12 a piece now. So, and Jay's got his fucking turntable stand, and it's got the rigging and the lighting and stuff like that. Like I say, I still want to either put reaction in there, or hopefully we get. Who knows? Maybe we'll fucking get Run DMC Ultimates. I would do Run DMC Ultimates just to support somebody making a license of these people that, fucking basically led the way for one of my favorite fucking sound genres of all time. But yeah, I was impressed with it. But I also didn't have much else to spend my money on Black Friday, so
sometimes you could just save that money.
Oh, no. What are you talking about? Then I wouldn't have a living room, dining room, and kitchen full of toys from the floor to the ceiling, which I'm gonna have to start paying to store, which kind of ruins the margin on things you're buying to resell. Not that's most of.
Dude, you're gonna find fucking treasures.
Well, this has just been like the last. I think I said 5 years at the beginning. This has probably been the last 2 or 3 years. So there are things that have blown my mind, like Cubert and Centipede Lego sets that they put out a couple years ago that I found again. I've just found some the Dark Crystal Netflix series, the whole line of those reactions. There's been some amazing finds in there, but what my plan was to get all this organized and then to start going through my toy shed which my toy shed are toys that shed has not been touched in 7 years, and it's completely full, and half of it is stuff to sell. I have almost an entire MOTU Classics set to sell in that shed.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You better start moving on that, dude. The MOTU Classics are starting to drop.
Yes, are they now that you're able to get stuff in Masterverse and shit
exactly
like yeah. No, I feel you. And I mean, everything's starting to drop because one, we're getting older. Like I'm kind of like, I think I will always be collecting toys till the day I die. But how long is Joe Schmo collector that jumped on it because they think it's a good value? You know, how long are they going to be in this hobby and that kind of shit?
Yeah.
So.
I sold the, I don't know if you remember these or not, Slick, but you actually, when I had my shop, you gave me the MOTU Classics Zodak and the Katra. And I did excellent with those. I didn't need them because I don't have any other classics besides, what's the really big dude?
Titus,
thank you. Yeah. They did nice on eBay, but not as much as like I started looking, and then a couple of weeks later they were slightly less even.
Yeah,
so it was kind of recent. So,
wow, that's what we were talking about. Is shit's just fucking. I had been watching a working motorized DinoRiders Stegosaurus with battery cover that was going for $70 a year or two ago, and it didn't even sell for $24. I mean, it's fucking insane. Wow. All right. Well, that's what we got. Let's fucking do some grab bag and hopefully hit that 2-hour mark. And crazy, we have a couple extra, but we literally had, or one extra, we literally had a grab bag from every franchise, which is rare nowadays. Rise of the Beasts voice acting cast. So what I like is, one, it is mostly voice actors. That gives me a good feeling. Going to all those voice actor panels at cons and stuff, they're always kind of like, it sucks that they only hire, regular actors to do voice acting in big movies nowadays. But besides regular voice actors, we get Peter Dinklage, and that's kind of dope. He's going to be, which, spoiler, I didn't know this because I don't follow it that closely. He's going to be the main villain, Scourge. So Scourge is going to be the main villain in Rise of the Beasts.
So I watched this trailer in anticipation that in case we talked about it.
Oh, and there was an indie trailer too that I forgot to watch.
What the fuck? You didn't watch the indie trailer?
Dude, you don't.
It was just a blur, man.
But anyways.
Yeah.
So I watched the trailer and I have a burning Transformers question. So Optimus Prime and Optimus Primal are two different people?
Yes. That's the way they're kind of positioning it.
Okay, because I just assumed that Beast Wars, Optimus Primal was just the Beast Wars version of Optimus Prime, which apparently he is.
And
but that's a separate identity or a separate character.
And I now they're trying to explain all this. I've always liked that it was just somebody that came here pre G1, and then I always thought, oh, he should fly back home. But yes, no, they're not the same people.
In Beast Wars, so the Maximals, it's after the Great War, so they actually exist after the Autobots, those Autobots that we're talking about. So I think when they come to Earth, they actually go back in time to Earth because they actually find the Ark in Beast Wars. Spoiler alert.
For anybody that wants to watch 4 seasons of bad CGI.
They're going to talk about it, and I'm not going to know what to say.
Beast Wars is an excellent show.
It is.
It's really good.
Cliff, you talk about like like Andor, and you don't need exciting characters that everybody relates to and all this kind of shit to have a good story. That's what Beast Wars is they, you know, you have Primal and you have Dinobot, which is, you know, and Megatron, but Beast Wars is its own kind of standalone story that is a very good story. Yeah, I would ever hesitate to compare it to like Batman the animated series, but like Gargoyles, like just a good story that that was well written.
Yeah, CGI is a little sketchy at the time, but
or was it like, what's that show, Reboot?
Yeah,
You know,
same shit,
yeah, it's about the same
company.
time.
Company,
Let's see here. What was
Mainframe was the company that did those.
Let's see.
Oh, it's a new show on Hulu. Just put Reboot CGI show.
Yeah, there you go. Reboot CGI. Thank you. No, this is the reimagined. What the fuck? Oh, 1994.
Yeah.
And then Beast Wars, I think, was 1996.
Yeah.
Because it holds a, 1996. It holds a soft place in my heart because I had an amazing sexual experience where we did it all night long, and then I turned the TV on at 6 after having sex for like 7 hours, turned the TV on, and I'm like, Transformers is in computer animation and they're beasts, and the girl next to me was just like, what are you talking about?
Some electrolytes after that.
I wouldn't say there wasn't drugs of some sort involved.
That sounds like an ecstasy.
No, actually, I didn't do ecstasy until my 20s. That was like one drug that kind of eluded my teenage years. But
we were more into LSD. It's cheaper and more fun.
Yeah, no, we definitely LSD and shrooms were the prevalent, quote, heavy drugs of our little crew. We didn't dabble in powders, some pills, but not powders.
Ah, the good old days.
Okay, let's move on here. Let's see. Yeah, because we decriminalized shrooms. Did you know that?
I did. I saw that. That's not so much shrooms, but it's what the active, like psilocybin or whatever it's called.
Psilocybin. Yeah. So you can grow your own, or you can have it prescribed to you. There won't be any shops or anything like that yet, but that's the first step.
That's coming.
Yeah. My uncle and one of my best friends grew their own, so it's possible, but it's
on cow poop.
Yeah, no, it wasn't cow poop, but it was this weird like fungal thing, and they weren't ever shrooms. It was the fungus, like you say. It was just like the pure psilocybin that you would like scrape from the container and then put in a tea, and it was basically the same thing. They didn't actually grow mushrooms. Glad this is coming this late in the show.
7:00.
Mandalorian returns for season 3 this spring. Yeah.
Yeah, March 1.
Not too far.
And I feel like it's too long, right? When did season 2 end? I feel like I've just
long
lost
time ago.
interest. Yeah.
Well, remember we got that 1.5 episodes of Book of Boba Fett that were just like, we know this sucks. Here's some Mandalorian.
Yeah. If it's 1/10 as good as Andor, it'll be fantastic.
Oh my God, Andor is the best thing. Oh God, I love it.
I
so
still haven't finished it. I'm only on episode 10. I think what I need to do is rewatch it from the beginning, knowing that it is this amazing. Because like I say, this Andor has gotten props from fucking all kinds of news outlets as being the best Star Wars story ever told. It's on Hulu now, which is kind of crazy.
It's going to be on. I heard it's going to play on ABC, even maybe.
Oh, really? Wow, that's
we
crazy.
watched 11 and 12 last night, and it's just, I mean, after that whole, like after the
all right
the prison stuff.
I just said I'm only on. Yeah, I'm still in the prison, so don't. But let's see here.
It's awesome. It is my favorite. But I've been on board since like the first episode. Me and Roger were like, "This is great," and you and Rock were like, "Is it though?"
and Andy Serkis.
I really didn't like it.
Kino Loy. Oh my God, Kino Loy. Ugh.
Yeah.
And then, and this won't spoil anything for you, Slick, because you're well past it. Then I was hoping that Dedra Miro was going to get one over on fucking Blevins, and then she got the thing. She got one over on Blevins, and then she turned into a total fucking psychopath. And I was like, shit. Like, I was rooting for you, Dedra Miro. Like,
I know, right?
Like,
oh man. I hate those. I hate the Empire so much.
I know, but like, I was so on board for Dedra Miro, and then I was like, "Fucking, I can't believe you did this to me."
Yeah, man.
All right.
Why are you donating? What are you doing?
Because I use fucking Wikipedia all the time, and that's marketing genius right there. Do you want to pay $2? Sure, I'll pay $2. Do you want to cover our fees to pay $2? Sure, I'll cover your fees. I use Wikipedia all the time. $2 is what? The fucking spicy McChicken?
This coming from a guy who will literally return entire swaths of toys to save 18 cents.
So yeah, the Mandalorian was that's what sidetracked me while you guys were going on. I was purposely trying to distract myself while you were talking about fucking.
Oh, I wasn't gonna say anything that.
No, I know, but I just
is there gonna be a season 2 of Andor or not?
There is.
Oh, good.
So the original plan for Andor, and again, this won't spoil anything for Slick. Is season 1.
I've heard about the season 2 plan.
Yeah, season 1 was going to be 5 BBY, and they were going to do 5 seasons each, leading up to a year closer to the Battle of Yavin, or the events of Rogue One. Then during production of season 1, Tony Gilroy and Diego Luna were like, "This is going to take fucking 15 years," and they were like, "Yeah, okay, fuck it, 2 seasons." Season 2 will time jump every few episodes. So kind of like how season 1
House
was like
of
3.
Dragon.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I've never watched it, but that's what I hear. But it's kind of how season 1 was 4 3-episode arcs. Each one of those in season 2 will time jump.
Oh.
To get closer to Rogue One.
I'll tell you what, at first it threw me off with House of Dragon. I know you don't watch it, but Game of Thrones spoilers. Sorry, God, I keep forgetting everybody watches.
It's been long gone though, dude.
I know, but we haven't. Yeah, we haven't even. Oh no, we did finally finish it, but yeah, the time jumping. There was 3 major time jumps in House of Dragon, so I can get down with that. We got Gavin Kennedy with us. I think it's first time joining us, Gavin. If it is, thank you.
That is my 19-year-old nephew.
Oh, is it? Oh, Kennedy. Jesus Christ, I didn't even put that together. Well, thank you for joining us, Gavin. And he says, I never really liked the movies. I feel like Optimus Prime got too much credit. So he must be talking about the Transformers movies. Yeah, well... And I think my biggest issue with Optimus Prime in the movies is that he's very violent. He wants to rip people's faces off and stuff. Now, I can't necessarily agree with this, but he says, I love editing Wikipedia pages with false info.
Yeah, my teenage delinquent nephew.
And I don't even know what this says. Cliff,
Gavin,
can you translate this
finally,
Generation
I'm
Z
just
speak?
kidding. Why you guys? Finally, I'm just kidding with you guys.
No, I'm just messing. I'm trying to be old. All right, let's get
Gavin,
on.
go to bed.
Joe Camo sneakers from Royale, which I guess this is, given the spelling, I assume this is a British company I haven't heard much of.
It's weird that a British company would make G.I. Joe shoes.
I know, considering it was Action Force there.
Yeah.
Maybe they're going to be called Action. Maybe this will have Action Force on the back there. But
you're going to be paying a shitload for that license.
Oh, it's got digital. They don't look that great, honestly.
No,
they're not $189 great. No,
they look like
but Vans, you put out some G.I. Joe. I'll buy them all.
Tiger Force.
Oh, dude, I would get some Tiger Force kicks.
I thought
Masters of the Universe Adventure Park images and videos. I don't know if I'll get a strike for this or not, but we'll find out. So here's the Adventure Park. So they're printing like a 10-foot Batman or an 8 or Batman He-Man. You can tell I'm pretty far into the show here. Printing this dude. Let's see. Masters of the Universe Mattel Adventure Park. Yeah, I'd say that's about 8 feet, right?
Maybe. No, that probably is maybe closer to 10.
That's in scale with the new Eternia playset, right?
It's in scale with the new Thunder Tank too.
Ooh, look at that. That looks nice.
Look at that nipple.
Yeah, see, Cliff, painted. Nipples are in.
I don't have any problem with the Batman nipples. I just didn't want to sculpt anything.
I didn't see any. I thought they said maps and stuff, so it's literally just a thing of this. But this 3D printer is fucking crazy. That's like a 6-foot 3D printer.
Did you watch the Pixel Dan video where he showed them 3D printing entire articulated figures? Have you seen that?
No.
Mattel?
No.
They print the figures and they take them there. There's like this gel around them, and then they just rinse off the gel, and it's like a fully articulated figure.
Like out of the printer, they don't assemble anything.
No, not a single thing.
Oh, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, find it. It's amazing, man. But it's Pixel Dan's his tour of Mattel. It's unreal.
Was that when he was over there doing the Masters of the Universe 40 stuff?
I think so. Yeah.
Let's see here.
So that's like a laser tag course, right?
Yeah, they were saying something. Excited to reveal a piece of our work from Mattel Adventure Park, opening Glendale, Arizona, which I'm down to fucking rock some Glendale. That's not too far. He-Man, Skeletor, larger than life, standing in front of Castle Grayskull. Come to our booth 469. Look for yourself. These were built using a mix of 3D printing, foam sculpting, and artistic painting. Our artists, masters, are bringing to life about anything you can imagine. Oh, look at this. Lotus is coming on. What up,
Holy
Lotus?
shit.
You're here literally for the last story.
Oh, cool.
Or maybe second to the last. Oh, no, the last story.
And it's Star Wars, Lotus, your favorite.
Yeah, let's do it.
And it's cold weather gear.
All right.
So Columbia Sportswear reveals Star Wars: The Clone Wars Special Edition collection. I fucking love this. I even looked and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna buy the Obi-Wan Kenobi jacket. So let's see what it shows as a picture here, if it will load anything. No, you're not gonna load it. Oh, there we go. Okay, so here is the entire collection. So you get some mesh baseball caps. I'm not a mesh guy. I did adjustable back for a certain amount of time, but never mesh. For the
I'm a flex
hats.
fit. If it's not a flex fit, I'm not interested.
Yeah, I fitted. Once you break it in for a couple weeks, it feels just as good as a flex fit, in my opinion. But yeah, I have moved away from adjustable. But
well, I've actually completely gotten out of baseball caps at all in general. I just found that I don't really look good in a baseball cap. I now wear newsboy caps.
Ooh, I like a newsboy cap.
Wait. You mean a Kangol?
Yeah.
Is that what they're called?
So there's a Kangol bucket hat, and then there is a Kangol, what I would call a newsboy.
Yeah.
But I wonder what Kangol calls them, because I doubt they call them a
always-
Well, check my
newsboy.
Instagram. There's pictures of me in the cap.
No, I know. Oh, they do call him newsboy. That's crazy. Or maybe that's just what Google's showing me. Let's see. Hats
look like
by
shit in-
style.
I look like shit in all hats except for stocking caps, and the back of my
Okay.
head is too flat.
All right, Lotus. Can you see this menu
Yeah.
clearly enough? Which one do you think is the newsboy? Pork pies. So here's the buckets. They
I would
can't
say
be
probably pork
beret.
pie.
You think pork pies is what they call it?
I don't know.
No,
that's-
that's that
not
one.
No.
Oh, definitely
right.
not. Okay.
It can't be
Bowler.
space caps. Could it be this Triblies?
Maybe flat
No.
caps.
Yeah.
Oh, flat cap
definitely a
sounds
flat-
right.
It's the flat cap with a button, right?
Ivy.
Mine don't have
yeah.
buttons.
Oh, you don't.
Oh. Oh, well then yours suck. Yeah, there
there
we
you
go.
go.
So they call them flat caps.
It's cool.
Because I have it. I don't have a bucket Kangol, but I have a Kangol that is a flat cap, I guess. I always call them fucking what you were calling them, Cliff.
Yeah, newsboy cap.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think that's what I get
always
them
thought
from
the
Amazon.
design- I always thought the design of these were really, really cool. Just like a
Dude, I
really,
love 'em.
really cool, and then, if you go to like Italy or something, it'll fit right in. I think they wear, actually in Italy, I think they wear a special type of cap, but it looks similar.
And I'll tell you what, speaking of the button, Lotus, like I used to rock mine without the button too.
Oh,
I would
okay.
rock it with the button forward, but I would rock it buttoned if I was wearing it backwards, because mine had, it was a Kangol, but it was a Kangol Adidas crossover.
All right.
And so it had an Adidas symbol, but then if I wore it front, I would unbutton it and rock it like kicked to the side.
That's cool.
So, but yeah.
Yeah, they're just called newsboy
they're
caps on Amazon.
They're just called newsboy caps.
It looks like, because like I'm buying generic, yeah, no.
Well, I was
All
like,
their
that's
models, they look like they hate their lives.
Yeah,
Come
it's
on.
because these people don't understand.
Apathy is very hip in fashion, dude.
They're like, I know I'm wearing $1,000 in clothes and it makes me upset.
Wait, this picture here, this looks like the guy from what's that 70s what the heck is it?
Kojak.
No, the Clockwork Orange.
Oh yeah.
No, that's
he
more of a
does have
derby,
little-
though. It's more of a
Oh.
derby.
Okay.
Bowler hat.
Yeah,
Okay, we got
at the Corova Milk
Yeah,
Bar.
I mean, look at these three people. They look really upset to be having
It's
their
because
picture
they're super young and they don't understand.
Yeah, they don't understand what fucking pain awaits them.
Yeah.
Okay, but anyways, when the Columbia
They just started to
collection-
live life and they're already unhappy.
Let's see. Maybe we can get some better pictures. Yeah,
As far as
there
this
we go.
clothing line, do you remember like maybe it was 4 or 5 years ago? They did this same thing with these jackets. It was a different.
Oh, they do it every year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, they do
They
a
did
Star
Empire
Wars
Strikes
drop.
Back.
Yeah, because that was the one that originally got me going because they did Han's coat in blue.
Yeah,
You
and I
know,
think
and I
you
was
said
like-
you were gonna get that. I guess that's my joke. here.
I
It's like,
was, and it sold out back then. These I had good warning, but at this point, I don't need a fucking $500 jacket. That's what. So. Oh,
Yeah, unless
some
you're
of them
going,
are
dude,
still
unless you're going to
available.
Antarctica to get killed by an alien who can, presume the form of your friends, you don't need a $500 coat.
So this baseball cap's still available for $40. Usually all
Jesus
this
Christ,
stuff
that is $32
sells
too
out
much.
the same day. But yeah, these are the... Oh, these are both still available. So this is the Anakin Clone Wars one, and this is the Obi-Wan one. And this is the one I wanted. But again, not for fucking $500. And this probably wouldn't fit me anyways. Double XL is
I'd fill that
not
fucking thing out.
Yeah. I would want this to hang from my boobs out, not from my boobs.
This is a different site. This isn't even the Kangol site, and this guy looks upset.
Dude, I'm telling you, apathy is hip in fashion.
Again?
He doesn't look happy at all.
Dude, he's under hot lights. He's wearing a winter coat. You'd be pissed too.
He's got at least a little turn up. He's turning up a little bit on the edge. It looks like he's trying to fight, smiling.
It's like planning some shit.
Oh god, gold foil inside. Oof. Oh, I like that you can tear the fucking fur off. Yeah, fancy. I don't know why you would show that, but
It's the Jedi way.
yeah, these hand thumb things I'm never a big fan of. Yeah, there you go. She's smiling.
Oh, yeah.
She's enjoying it.
She's happy.
Oh, she's really happy there. Oh, yeah. That's my kind of woman. I like a woman with some gums on her. Is that weird? I think that's like when you are in love with yourself, you look for somebody that looks like you. I like a woman with some gums when she smiles. Or my mom had gums too, so maybe that's a Oedipus. What is it?
I would argue everyone I've ever met has gums.
Well, a gummy smile. How about it?
Oh, okay.
I don't want to go as far as to call it a horse smile, but that's what I've always called it when I referred to myself, that I've got a big
like
horse.
You're Mr. Ed eating peanut butter.
Exactly.
Oh man, must love my wife.
All right, that's it. So, thank you, Lotus, for
That was a short show.
Yeah, that was, dude. The shortest show ever. 8.5 minutes for you. Gavin said, I had G.I. Joe shoes as a kid that was better than those. Oh, yeah, that's what they need to start doing.
I don't remember.
Is start making
Joe kids shoes.
Start making like Walmart style $30 like lighted bottoms, big huge Velcro straps, like character plastic shoes for adults. What?
I said a coin pouch. Like
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And maybe some hypercolor if we're gonna.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't think hypercolor is allowed because now it's not correct to slap, a girl on the ass or
I'm talking about like moon boots. Moon boots also had hypercolor, but they were temperature reactive, not like the t-shirts. Like I had hypercolor moon boots,
where you had to touch it,
which were just winter boots. Yeah, they would just change color. You'd go outside and they would change.
Oh, that's cool.
So let me see if I
just remember the hypercolor shirts like in the 90s, and that was the whole thing. Is you always would do the handprint thing.
Oh damn it! They actually make a model called Moon Boots. So I had, as a teenager, I had the craziest airwalks that I just got made fun of relentlessly, calling them moon boots, because they were literally teal, black, and silver, and shiny silver on them, high tops. They were the most amazing skate shoes I ever wore.
I mean, the moon boots that I remember were just like no name like blue, all it's like a fake blue outside thing, and then on the inside it was just foam. I don't remember anything fancy with a name like Airwalk.
Oh yeah, well, and like I say, they were just called moon boots just because they look like astronaut shoes on my feet.
So they weren't actually moon boots. You were told by other kids they were moon
people
boots.
just called them moon boots because they were
because I had straight up moon boots.
Yeah, so did I, Cliff. I had the same thing, man.
Like they were like a name brand.
Yeah, it was a name brand winter boots.
Oh,
yeah,
moon boots.
You buy them at Kmart. Just Google moon boots, Kmart.
Like you can see them right there. There's a pair. There's like a rainbow bright pair.
These?
The rainbow ones.
No, they didn't have laces. They literally.
Yeah, dude. They like just Google 80s moon boots. 80s moon boots
or Kmart moon boots. They were like $5.
I got some at Walmart for my son, and they just have like 2 Velcro straps in the front.
No, see,
these things.
Yeah, I would say if you look at the first row all the way at the end, that's kind of what they looked like. Yeah. All the way on the right, down one. I'm sorry, the second row.
Right
that,
here?
like that is like kind of what they were looking like.
It just slips on.
Okay.
Yeah, and they were winter boots, man.
This is Pinterest. We can look at similar.
Some Napoleon Dynamites.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
They just slip on. It's just like a big foam insert.
Yeah, they were dope, dude. You go sledding, get your moon boots on. So wait, now that I'm thinking, I don't think my moon boots were hypercolor. I think I had the hypercolor gloves. Because I think my moon boots were just straight up like 80s stripes. Yeah.
Yeah, hypercolor was always clothes. I don't ever remember them on.
So I bet my gloves were hypercolor. I remember I had something winter clothing that was hypercolor. But seriously, guys, we got to wrap this up. Uncle Cliff's got to smoke.
Oh my God! Dude. Come on! We're doing a 2-hour show instead of a 3-hour.
You gotta do the vape. You gotta do the vape stuff, man.
We've been recording for 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Oh my God!
And I couldn't leave during Transformers because it was just me and you.
Look at it! You just gotta vape it up, man.
Yeah, there you go. That's what you gotta do, bro.
That's it.
I remember mine being more gaudy than this, but this is very close to what I had as a kid. But anyways,
stylish, man.
All right, let's wrap it up.
So comfortable.
Well, thank you, Lotus, for being on for 10 minutes. Loved having you, bro.
Lotus, for lunch today, I had jingles.
Dude, when you saw, I replied to.
Yeah, aren't you only allowed to have like 2 of those for your lunch?
Actually, seven jingles is 150 calories.
Oh wow! So you could have 14 if you want.
I did have 14.
What is a jingle? What the hell is that?
It's an anise flavored Christmas cookie.
Why did they change the name? They got rid of the name Jingles.
Yeah, so now they're called Santa's Favorites.
Oh, right. Now I remember Lotus talking about this before on this show.
Yeah, me and him grew up with them, and I haven't been able to find them for like 2 years, and they're back this year. So I got a couple boxes of Santa's Favorites.
Does somebody want to explain what anise is?
It's licoricey. It's called star anise. It's a spice called star anise, and it's kind of licoricey.
Yeah,
it's weird because you wouldn't think that a kid would, you wouldn't think if you're a young kid you would like that taste, but it's just.
Oh man, you dip them in milk. Oh, it's so good.
It's just awesome.
And I hate licorice, but I love Jingles. There you go. This is what they remember these. Shane.
That's the new.
They used to be called.
I have never seen these in my life.
No, have you seen Jingles?
No, not Jingles either. I've never heard
Google
of
Jingles
Salerno.
Christmas cookies.
Okay.
My grandma made. We never had the store-bought shit. She just made dozens of cookies and candies. All
I think we.
But did she make them with anise, bro?
No,
probably.
No, this is just a special
Jägermeister cookies.
Cliff. It's like Cliff. It's like they think
you got to put cookies, dude. Jingles Christmas is everything.
Sorry. Yes, I get it.
Oh, see, they're just advertising. Go to images.
Yeah.
It's a green box that says Jingles. Scroll down.
So these are still called Santa's.
Yeah, because if they're the same cookies, they just call it Santa's Favorites now.
Is this what? Oh, there we go. Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Oh,
no.
That's Keebler.
That's
okay.
Different.
But see, they have the Santa's Favorites up here.
No, it was.
This guy's
totally
probably doing a deep dive. Santa's Favorites.
Scroll.
Sunshine.
I could never get the cookies.
Stouffer's. Jesus, everything comes in a green box. Nope, that's still Keebler.
It was a special. No, I don't.
Yeah.
Forget it. Never mind. So they're jingles, and now they're called Santa's favorites. And
I'll find a picture and I'll post it on the
There you go.
They're so good.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was
thank you, Brink. So the gloves were called Freezy Freakies.
Freezy Freaky.
What are these are the what you thought were cross color or
They were
hypercolor gloves?
Yeah,
interesting.
Freezy Freakies.
All right. Well, here, one more thing, and then we'll.
Oh no, it's okay.
No, that's you wanted to bring it up. That's all on you, Cliff. You
well, then I'll just fucking log off.
This is true.
Yeah, that's them.
That's cool. So, I think I remember these.
Yeah, they would change in the cold, like.
Oh, robot. Oh, that's Gundam for sure. They still make these back from the 80s now in kid and adult size. Oh shit, Cliff. Everybody knows what to get Cliff for his birthday.
I will not wear anything that would draw any attention to myself when I'm out in public, and these would absolutely draw attention.
Oh, there's the warm and the cold. Okay.
Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah, they were cool as hell.
I had no.
Oh yeah, I guess they would be literally cool as hell. Like, yeah, we love these.
Oh, look at that BMX. Yeah. Are those the new ones? I'm like, I might. Oh, yeah, $20. Oh, whether adults. I definitely need an extra large. $35. That's not bad.
I buy children's gloves at the grocery store for $1. And I cut the fingers
the
off.
Little stretchies?
Yes, and then I cut the fingertips off and I make $1 adult gloves.
But come on, how good are these going to look next to your Haro?
That's what?
Amazing. Your Haro. Don't you have a Haro?
BMX.
I drive a
Diamondback?
Saturn. I drive a Saturn Ion. I drive a Dodge Stratus.
All right, we're having too much fun for our own good. All right, guys, thank you for hanging in there. Thank you, everybody, for fucking joining us. I keep meaning to do this. Brinkalizer, thank you for your charts as usual, being with us. Gavin Kennedy, ew.
Yeah, Gavin, we're going to have a talk in a couple minutes when I come down to smoke. He's in the house.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's in the house.
That's awesome. You should have just been on the show.
No, Gavin.
46-2 checked in. Shane, thank you for coming on last minute. We appreciate that. Cowabunga dude in the house. Paul Schreiber. Mark Haddock. And I think that's it. Thank you guys for joining us. It's been an amazing Saturday. I'm actually disappointed that my Sunday is going to be less exciting than this. But we will see you sooner rather than later.
Or later rather than sooner.